Hello everyone. There's this famous saying or quote, it is never too late to follow your dreams. There's no time like the present to start off. Taking a leaf out of it, I would like to emphasize the next 365 days in your UPSC journey. That is from this September 2023 till the next September 2024, wherein it covers not only the prelims phase, which is quite unpredictable, but also the mains phase, which is the most important phase in one's UPSC journey. So because that is the phase that decides your final rank, be it whether you're in top 100 or top 10, or even whether you're in the list or outside the list. So in this video, I'll be discussing about how to effectively utilize this 8.5 months before prelims and those 3.5 months between prelims to mains with our beautifully crafted program, wherein the major emphasis on the planning and the schedule part of it, where we have taken the feedback from a lot of students and made the schedule as practical as possible, and also the problem of plenty, wherein a student has to maneuver through these distractions and this FOMO factor and make sure that the road to Missouri is solid, so that once you reach the destination, you say with pride that yes, I've did it. And if you are one of them who is sincerely looking forward to crack this UPSC exam in 2024 or giving your best in 2024 attempt, then all that you have to do is just carefully and patiently listen to what I'm saying for the next 5 to 10 minutes, and also keep a notepad with you so that if there's any important thing, please jot it down. So here I see there are two categories of students. One category of students wherein they're literally cursing themselves for wasting the last 3.5 months. That is the month of June, July, August, and even September 15 days are already over. And all of a sudden they've realized, they've woken up and they've realized that there is an exam called UPSC because of the mains fever that is going on presently. Then there's another set of students who have wisely used up this 3.5 months in covering their optional or their GS or making notes or on their weak areas, or they would have joined a program which has given them discipline in their preparation and also helped them in covering the syllabus, just like our famous Curricular Advanced program. So be it whatever it is, this 3.5 months, it's gone by. Just let's forget this and let's focus on the remaining 8.5 months and then the next 3.5 months, which is very crucial for you to get a rank in 2024. And if you're not able to utilize the remaining days that you have from today, then you are going to see the harsh reality of losing one most productive years of your youth. So before getting into the plan aspect, how to plan and effectively utilize it, I would like to talk about this problem of plenty. So what do I mean by this problem of plenty is plenty in terms of the materials, resources, especially when it comes to current affairs or even the core subjects for that matter, or in terms of the advices that you get from all angles, like especially when you move to a new city, there are advices given all the way from the broker who shows you the house, to the shopkeepers, to the Xerox guys, to the owner of your house as well, because they're all there in that zone since so many years. What is happening is, and also a lot of mentors giving you advices in different ways. So all this is pushing you into a zone of confusion, and this zone of confusion has other effect as well. Because of this confusion, you're not able to revise things properly, and that is creating a lot of self-doubt in you, and that is creating anxiety in you. So these are the other repercussions that happened because of the zone of confusion. And added to it, especially when you move out to a new place, you know that it's going to be difficult to adjust there to the climate, the food, the cost of living, all that. So these problems are not something new. You also know that, right? And it's every year the students face these problems. But the only solution to this is stick to one. And that is where our flagship program comes into picture, that is called ILP, Integrated Learning Program. It is the most comprehensive self-study program of IAS Baba. Why do I say it is comprehensive? Is in terms of it not only covers prelims, mains and interview stage, it has classes, it has approach videos that gives you direction and the mentors, and it covers all the subjects from JS 1 to 4, including your essay, and it makes you accountable in terms of the progress bar we have, in terms of it brings in the discipline, and this program is very affordable. So And all these features makes the program quite, comprehensive, and most importantly, this program is also effective in terms of the ranks we have got from this particular program throughout the last 7-8 years. There are numerous examples, like starting off from Soumya Pandey, All India rank 4, or Neha Jain, All India rank 14, who cracked this exam in their very first attempt, or the working professional Saurabh Bhuvania, who secured All India rank 113, being a parent who started off his preparation at the age of 30. He was able to crack this exam in a second attempt. Or even for that matter, Saurav Suman Mohanty, who got All India rank 9, he was already in service and still he took up this program and got All India rank 9. Or even Dinesh, All India rank 6, coming from a very humble background, was able to crack this. So this particular program caters to every kind of aspirant, from the first attempt to the working professionals, a parent who was already in service. And the beauty of the program, as I said, it's also very affordable. So this makes the program comprehensive and also effective. So coming to the planning part of it, so to any plan, to make it a solid plan, there are certain ingredients that are required. It should be an integrated plan covering your prelims and mains. It should keep you on your toes. It should bring in discipline in your preparation, and you should have adequate time for revision as well. So this makes the plan very solid, and that is what we have done in our program, wherein what you have to do in the next, like the program is starting from October 16th. So from this day onwards till the October 15th, please cover your optionals. So that would be the first thing that you should be doing. From October 16th onwards, all that you have to do is follow the schedule that is given. So what we have done is, during the remaining 220 days that you have, 225 days from October 16th, we have covered the integrated parts. What I mean by that is the overlapping topics between prelims and mains. The core subjects like polity, history, economics, geography, science and tech, environment, all this is covered. And also we have made sure that ethics is also covered during the same phase. And from prelims to mains, that is the second phase of it, we are covering the exclusive topics like internal security, world history, right, society, subjects like that. So, and that will also have the full length test. 2 to 3 full length tests will be given. So that is how the second phase of this planning would be covering. So what we have done is, we have started off with polity and history, and each subject is divided into 8 to 10 days or 8 to 12 days depending on the topics to be covered. So we have seen that for fundamental rights you need at least 3 to 4 days. So that is what is accommodated in the plan. Even for DPSP you are given 2 to 3 days, because you have to stick to that schedule. Sometimes it might feel that it is hectic, but there's no other go, because if you're not able to cover it like that, then it becomes very difficult for you to have 3 to 4 revisions before the prelims exam. So that is how it is planned. And also we have made sure that you are given 1 to 2 days for revision, like you will have the exam every 8th day, 10th day or 12th day, and also there's one revision holiday that is given, so that whatever you missed in those 8 days you can cover it up during that 9th and the 10th day. So that is how practically it is planned. And also we have made sure that in the month of December itself, ethics is covered. I would not advise you to cover ethics during the prelims and mains phase. It is better to cover it before December, and that is what we have done with respect to ethics. And then goes geography and economics, and that gets covered by March first week. And from March first week to April first week, you will be covering science and tech and environment. And the next 1.5 months, it is left completely for you to take full length test, revision test and revision. So this is how practically it is planned. And the beauty of this ILP program is it has micro targets given. So daily targets given and daily test as well. Like in terms of 5 to 10 questions are framed according to the topic from prelims perspective, and one mains question and synopsis is also given, so that you are kept on your toes on a daily basis. And you are also made accountable. How is it done is, we have a progress bar. So the progress bar, once you tick that this particular topic is covered, it gives you what amount of syllabus has been covered from that particular subject and what else is remaining. So all this makes, especially this program, as I said, it's a self-study program. When you're far off, when you're isolated, being accountable is the biggest challenge, and that is what we have included in this program. Then we have approach classes. So in the approach classes mein each subject, like what are the previous questions that is coming from prelims and mains perspective is dealt by the subject experts, and what can be expected and what topic should be focused on. All that is given in the approach classes, because in ILP, what makes ILP different or effective is the discipline and the direction is what it makes ILP effective, and that is what we have tried to inculcate here through the approach classes, which gives you direction in every subject for that matter. And topics are covered. Unlike the foundation courses, here, considering that there's no luxury of time for the working professionals, all that, we have divided, we have made videos according to topics. Say, for example, Polity mein, there is DPSP videos of every 30 to 40 minutes only. We understand that the attention span of any student is around 45 to 1 minute, and especially when you're sitting at home and watching these videos, it is difficult to be there on the screen for hours together. So we have divided the topics into subparts so that every video should not exceed more than 40 minutes. So based on that, we have created videos, and what you can do is, when you're looking at the videos, you can take the value-added notes that is also provided along with the program. So and make notes as you read as you listen to the video, so that everything is at one place. As I said, you have to stick to one, and that is what we have tried to do it. And these subjects are, these subject videos are done by subject experts, and they are beautifully illustrated and covered as well. So as I've just spoken about value-added notes, the best part of value-added notes, it is done in a very interactive manner, wherein as if like there's a teacher who is sitting next to you and explaining things. Okay, what do you think about this? So let's discuss this. Let's see what happens if this is the case. So that is how the language is used. It's very simple language, and pictorially it is represented, and a lot of infographics that you can see in the value-added notes that we provide. And to make sure that what you have understood from the topic, and apply the concepts, there are tests, as I said, micro tests, and every 8th day, 10th day or 12th day, there is a test on the topics that you would be covering. So this is how it is planned, and there are around 67 prelims tests and 59 mains tests. The prelims tests includes the sectional tests of all the core subjects and science and tech environment. Then during the fag end of the program, you have the revision test, then exclusive test for map based questions, the government schemes questions, economic survey and budget questions, and the full end test, like complete full simulated test that you have at the end also. And so all these tests are covered. It covers the prelims part and even the mains part of it. Every subject from GS 1 to 4 it is covered, and again essay as well. There are strategy videos made for essay as well. So essay is also included in the program. And the other challenge that I see is in terms of the current affairs. So we have Babapedia, that is called the one-stop destination for all your current affairs needs, and we cover it from 4 to 5 different sources like Hindu, Indian Express, Live Mint, PIB. So all the important sources, even down to earth, everything is taken, and there's a proper team which works on it on a daily basis. So in the Prelimspedia, you can see that okay, the relevance of the topic is covered, then about that issue is covered, and it is given in a very crisp manner. And also then there's a section called Did You Know? So that is very important for you to think, makes you think, and also it helps you in eliminating the options given, and especially in prelims it helps you a lot. So Mainspedia, the other part is the Mainspedia, wherein we have segregated into GS 1, 2, 3, 4, and GS 1 is further divided into history, then society and geography, likewise the polity, constitution, the governance and the international relations. So once you click on all these topics, it gets further divided and it is covered on a daily basis. So it is an entire repository of current affairs that you have in terms of Babapedia. And the beauty of Mainspedia is it is covered in an answer writing format. So an issue is picked up and it is segregated into intro, body and conclusion, and the facts, figures, the reports, everything is segregated accordingly. So for you, when you are writing an answer, it becomes very easy to write an answer. So that is how current affairs is covered. And CSAT, which is an Achilles heel to a lot of students, right? So CSAT videos are also there. The classes for CSAT classes are conducted, and also there are 10 full-length test on CSAT, which is again given. And here personally I would like to advise especially students who are very weak or who are scared of CSAT. What you can do is every day half an hour you can spend on CSAT. What you can do is take the last 10 years CSAT paper and identify 10 most important recurring topics that have happened, and from each topic at least solve 50 to 100 questions. So that would be a best strategy for CSAT. The other most important feature of this program is mentorship. That is what will make sure that all the hard work that you've put in, it will go in the right direction, and make sure whenever you are deviating from the path, the mentor makes sure that you are going in the right path. So the mentor is like a friend, philosopher and guide. So this journey is definitely, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs in the journey, and the mentor is there to support you throughout this journey. And most importantly, the mentorship is based on your individual strengths and weaknesses. So this forms, a very important feature to give you the right direction in this particular exam. So finally, I would like to say that there are 3 pillars to success. That is the trust in yourself, and the trust in the materials or the institution that you have enrolled to. Second is the discipline, and third is revision. So these are the 3 pillars of success, and the ILP program will take care of all the other aspects of it. The only thing that you need to take care is the trust. Believe in yourself that you will be able to crack it, and believe in the material. Stick to one source, one mentor, and that is what will give you success. See, turning your dreams into reality, there's nothing like a magic to turn it, right? So it requires a lot of sweat, hard work, determination, and I know it's not going to be that easy, but believe me that this journey is going to be worth it. The bad news is the time flies, but the good news is you are the pilot. So be that pilot who will effectively steer and make sure that you set a career that helps you grow professionally and personally. And if you have any queries, please reach out to us, reach out to the mentors. The contact details are given at the end of the video and also in the YouTube featured comment. You can reach out to us at any time for any doubts for that matter, and make sure this 365 days are effectively utilized. And wish you all the best, and thank you.